Francis was born in the Castle of Sales in Savory, France on August 21st, 1567. He was baptized the same day with the name Francisco Buenaventura. Although he was born premature and was never a very robust child, Francis lived an active and energetic lifestyle. During his childhood, he loved to have fun, playing throughout the castle. He also demonstrated a special spirit of solidarity with the poor. He took great pleasure in sharing what he had with them with a spirit of joy and great generosity. His mother, Francisca, seems to have passed on to young Francis her own spirit of kindness, hard work, and deep piety. Doña Francisca was a woman who lived a very busy life, managing all the activities of the family and castle, but without any sense of stress or anxiety. It seems that from her, Francisco learned to work hard, always work, but without losing your cool, without restlessness, not leaving for tomorrow what can be done today. His father, also called Francisco, given the lifestyle he held, wanted his son to attend university in hope that one day he would be a magistrate. But Francisco was soon disappointed to learn that his son preferred to answer a call to the priesthood. Francis was ordained a priest in the year 1593, after which he left God's call to a very important yet challenging mission for the Catholic Church, experiencing a very difficult time when many Catholics were abandoning their faith and leaving to join one of the many Protestant churches. So Francis undertook his mission to evangelize among these people who were confused and separated from the love of God, and he began to properly explain the Catholic and Christian faith through his homilies and conversations with them. He was not always welcomed or well received, but he did not give up. Francis was tireless in his evangelization. He spent hours answering letters and preaching to lay people. So many came to him for instruction in the faith that he hardly had time for himself. This was a time in the life of the church when only monks and nuns received instruction on the path to sainthood. But Francis decided that all people of walks of life should be taught how they can grow in holiness. His passion and love for sincere communication led him to be named patron saint of journalists. As a writer who distinguished himself for telling the truth with elegance and for writing and speaking with such delicacy that no one felt offended. He was a writer and speaker who sought to communicate the evangelical truth. He knew how to communicate the fact that everything that's authentically human is also authentically Christian. Francis was a humanist through and through. As an adult, Francis was known for his kindness and gentleness, but he was not naturally so. By nature, he tended to be more arrogant and proud. It was only with years of daily work and struggle that Francis conquered his natural tendencies and won for himself a character that impressed even his adversities. To those who knew him as a youth, it was clear that his goodness was not born with him, On the contrary, it was a conquest which was acquired little by little with the help of God. 3 days after Christmas in 1622, Francisco died. In 1877, St. Francis de Sales was declared a doctor of the Church. For this reason, the saint, who dedicated his life to youth, Don Bosco, decided to dedicate his congregation to St. Francis de Sales, known today as Salesians. We at St. Dominic Savio are part of this congregation who has St. Francis as our patron. A perfectly human person like us, with weakness but also with gifts, who was able and knew how to transform his pride into kindness, can lead us to think, what can I do to preserve the peace that God offers us?